Chanakya, also known as Kautilya, was a great strategist, founder of Maurya Empire, economist and a great philosopher of ancient India. His famous work includes Arthshashtra and Chanakya-Niti. His strategies helped Maurya Empire immensely in every way. He is known for picking Chandragupta Maurya from the streets and making him an emperor. Chanakya was the brain behind the rise of Maurya Dynasty. Here are the best Chanakya quotes about life that many people derive meaning and motivation from. No one can defeat a powerful mind. Treat your kid like a darling for the first 5 years. For the next 5 years, scold them. By the time they turn 16, treat them like a friend. Your grown-up children are your best friends. The one excellent thing that can be learned from a lion is that whatever a man intends doing should be done by him with a wholehearted and strenuous effort. A man is great by deeds, not by birth. Test a servant while in the discharge of his duty, a relative difficulty, a friend in adversity, and a wife is misfortune. Wealth, a friend, a wife, and a kingdom may be regained, but this body when lost may never be acquired again. Education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and the youth. The biggest guru mantra is, never share your secrets with anybody. It will destroy you. God is not present in idols. Your feelings are your God. The soul is your temple. God dwells not in the wooden, or stone or earthen idols. His abode is in our feeling, our thoughts. It is only through the feeling that we deem God existing in these idols. Learn from the mistakes of others. You can't live long enough to make them all yourselves. Before you start some work, always ask yourselves 3 questions: why I am doing it, what the results might be, and will I be successful? Only when you think deeply and find satisfactory answers to these questions, go ahead. Even if a snake is not poisonous, it should pretend to be venomous. He who is overly attached to his family members experiences fear and sorrow, for the root of all grief is attachment. Thus one should discard attachment to be happy. Knowledge is lost without putting it into practice, a man is lost due to ignorance, an army is lost without a commander, and a woman is lost without a husband. Just as a mirror reflects a man's face, his personality is reflected in his choice of friends. One must always be careful in forming friendships and acquaintances, for one's friends are in a way an extension of one's inner inclinations and tendencies. As soon as the fear approaches near, attack and destroy it. A person should not be too honest. Straight trees are cut first and honest people are screwed first. Once you start working on something, don't be afraid of failure and don't abandon it. People who work sincerely are the happiest. Humbleness is at the root of self-control. Never make friends with people who are above or below you in status. Such friendships will never give you any happiness. As a single withered tree, if set aflame, causes a whole forest to burn, so does a rascal son destroy a whole family. There are 3 gems upon this earth: food, water, and pleasing words. Fools consider pieces of rocks as gems. A learned man is honored by the people. A learned man commands respect everywhere for his learning. Indeed, learning is honored everywhere. There is some self-interest behind every friendship. There is no friendship without self-interests. This is a bitter truth. The world's biggest power is the youth and beauty of a woman. The happiness and peace attained by those satisfied by the nectar of spiritual tranquility is not attained by greedy persons restlessly moving here and there. Purity of speech, of the mind, of the senses, and of a compassionate heart are needed by one who desires to rise to the divine platform. The fragrance of flowers spreads only in the directions of the wind. But the goodness of a person spreads in all directions. Avoid him who talks sweetly before you but tries to ruin you behind your back, for he is like a pitcher full of poison with milk on top. There is poison in the fang of the serpent, in the mouth of the fly and in the sting of a scorpion, but the wicked man is saturated with it. Those base men who speak of the secret faults of others destroy themselves like serpents that stray onto ant hills. Even if a gem be placed on the foot and a mirror on the head, still, the gem will not lose its value. One whose knowledge is confined to books and whose wealth is in the possession of others can use neither knowledge nor wealth when the need for them arises. We should not fret for what is past, nor should we be anxious about the future. Men of discernment deal only with the present moment. There is no austerity equal to a balanced mind, and there is no happiness equal to contentment. There is no disease like covetousness, and no virtue like mercy. Never settle for anything less than what you deserve. It's not pride, it's self-respect. It is better to die than preserve life by incurring disgrace. The loss of life only pains a moment, but disgrace every day of one's life. The life of an uneducated man is as useless as the tail of a dog which neither covers its rear end nor protects it from the bites of insects. He who is prepared for the future and he who deals cleverly with any situation that may arise are both happy, but the fatalistic man who wholly depends on luck is ruined. Drop the idea that attachment and love are one thing. They are enemies. It is attachment that destroys all love. Accumulated wealth is saved by spending just as incoming fresh water is saved by letting out stagnant water. The earth is supported by the power of truth. It is the power of truth that makes the sun shine and the winds blow. Indeed, all things rest upon truth. Till the enemy's weakness is known, he should be kept on friendly terms. Never reveal what you have thought upon doing, but by wise counsel keep it secret, being determined to carry it into execution. We have to make people soft who are hard, to attract those who are far. If they do bad for us, then even considering our aim, we should always love them. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.